Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more Hearthstone gameplay. Today we'll be taking another look at the Minion Combo Rogue deck. I'm actually pretty happy with my opening hand. We're playing against another Rogue. Normally I'd keep this card for a little bit later in the game, but since we are playing against a Rogue, I worry about Assassinates in the late game, so I'm probably going to play him a little bit earlier than I would typically against some other decks. So we'll have to see what the other Rogue is running. I really haven't the faintest. We see a lot of spell power rogues. That tends to happen quite a bit. So it could be something along those lines. I am going to start off here with the Novice Engineer though, because if it lives, we can follow it up with a Shattered Sun Cleric, doing some pretty nice damage. He also drew into the Perdition's Blade there. And that's really the big thing with things like Novice Engineer. It's the fact that you can pump them up, making them much bigger threats than they are innately. Like, we'll have to see if he decides to throw something like a backstab at this right now. Or he could also just attack right into it and do that 2 times. Or he could just ignore it and attack me, but that'd probably be the bigger mistake. Because, again, if I pump it up like I am going to, yeah, it becomes a lot scarier. Okay, so he's gonna attack right into it. The cool thing about this, though, is now he can no longer backstab it. And I'm gonna pump it up with a Cleric and hit him for 2. So now he's gonna have to use something else to deal with it. And we have another Cleric here, which we could do next turn, or we could also do the Defender of Argus next turn, which would be pretty good as well. So I went back and I looked at some of the comments of the Spotlight video of this deck, and there were some really big naysayers saying that they didn't think this deck was too strong. I have to say, based on my playtesting experience, and I have playtested it quite extensively over the past couple of days, it's been performing very, very well. And you also keep in mind, I guess the original deck source of this was one of the top on, I think, the North American ladder. Was the #1 person, I believe. Don't quote me, that could be wrong, but I think that's what I heard. All right, so what is he gonna do? Backstab this? There we go. So he's gonna backstab that, it's gonna pump up his thing, and then he's gonna finish it with his weapon, would be the smartest move for him. Finish it with his weapon, based on the board presence, because he's assuming this thing is not going to be able to get rid of that. However, as we know it can, if I Shattered Sun Cleric to trade into it, I could also Perdition's Blade. Ooh, I can just kill it with the Perdition's Blade and my own attack, which might be a better move. Keep this thing on the board. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to play an uncomboed Perdition's Blade. I could also pump it up with the Cleric, but I don't want to throw away my creature. I'd rather keep the creature in play and take some damage to the face. That's sort of the preferred situation here for me. Especially since it's such little damage, it's only 1 damage. Actually, what am I thinking? The creature would have lived anyways. The creature would have lived anyways. Because it was only 1 attack at that point. I did all that contemplating prior to this turn when it was at 3 attack, and I was like, oh yeah, that goes down. Alright, so here's our Shiv, and then he's gonna attack into it to finish it off, maybe? Looks like that is gonna be the case. Okay. Alright, so let's see. This turn, we could go with the Sylvanas, actually. We could do this. We could do it just because it's a 5/5 on the board. Now, obviously, if he kills it, there's nothing for us to take, but killing it's not going to be easy for him. And if he wants to throw a few spells at it, that's fine. If not, then I've got a 5/5 in play, which is pretty scary. Yeah, I'd rather do that than waste. We're actually gonna go with that. I'm actually gonna do it, and we're gonna hit him for 2, bringing him now down to 18. So we've got a 5/5 in play, something that he has to deal with. There's obviously a couple of options that he can do at this turn. But we'll have to see what he decides to throw at it. And a combo to eviscerate itself wouldn't be enough. He could attack into it and then play a card and then a combo to eviscerate to take it out. Of course, you also have to think about Assassinate. Did he? I don't think he used his coin so far this game. I actually don't recall.
So many options.
Or no, did he with this? I don't remember.
I got the best deals.
Okay, there's an Auctioneer. Huh. And then he's gonna do that. Okay, okay. He's just doing that for the sake of drawing a card. I'm like, what is he doing? Trying to think. I don't think I can. Oh, I can do it to my own creature. Can I do? Oh, I can't do enough damage to it. I could do 4 damage to it, but that's not enough to kill it. I was thinking about attacking and trying to kill my own creature, but I don't have that option. I can't weapon into my own creature. I'm pretty sure, at least. I mean, I'm gonna be able to combo to Eviscerate to kill that thing, so I guess we'll just do that. Okay, so let's go with, I'm actually gonna do, we're gonna play one of these uncomboed, and then we'll combo to Eviscerate to kill that, and then we'll play a comboed one of these. And then we'll pass the turn. So what I was initially trying to think of if I could attack into him first, and then kill off my Sylvanas, I would have taken his Auctioneer, which would have been hilarious. But obviously it didn't end up happening that way, because I couldn't do it. Alright, he's gonna Betrayal. It's just some damage. 2 to either side, and then he's got combo to Eviscerate to take this out. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. We got plenty of damage. He's now down to 13. And if he attacks into this, he's down to 11. So, pretty happy with our current position, to say the least. We're going to be pushing him for even more this turn. Oh, this is good. All right, I'm gonna push the advantage here, and I'm just gonna go. You know, we could play safe and we could just take our time and play a Zordrake. But since we're so up right now, I'm gonna go like this. And we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna hit him for 4. And we've got 8, 9, 10, 11 on the board for him to deal with, which I don't know that he could, I mean, try to think of things. He could get a bigger weapon and blade for, I guess there's Vanish too.
So many.
Vanish as well.
I got the best deals.
Auctioneer, we're gonna see a couple of that's, okay, so that's game. Because even, what is he going to draw into to win the game at this point? He's only got 2 crystals left. He's going to pay 2 to kill one of those. We still have 7. We have 7 on the board. So there's nothing. That's the game. 7 on the board. That's it. All right. Game number 1 was a win. A little bit sloppy, I would admit. Let's try to polish it up for the next game. Moving on. Game number 2 here is against a mage. I'm pretty happy with his opening hand, actually. We've got a lot of some nice synergy here, so we're gonna go ahead and stick with this. So mage, one of the harder opponents for us to deal with. Basically, any small minion-focused deck has a harder time against mages because of all of their mass damage, Arcane Explosion, Blizzard, Flame Strike. There's just a lot. Ooh, probably not. So I'm thinking, my immediate thought was something crazy like coin into Ringleader, but what he does is he attacks the 2/2 with that after pump. Well, you know, because he can just ping the 2/1, so we're gonna wait probably for coined SI7 agent. Just to get some damage down, and then, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm not gonna coin into the Ringleader. In a lot of matchups I will, but the fact that I know I'm just gonna lose my 2/1 right away, he can attack into it or he could just ping it off. It's not, I just don't think it's worth it. And take some damage here though, 5 this turn, 3 from the Frostbolt plus the attack. That hurts. Ooh, you know what the best thing to do actually? So I was thinking about coining into this, but if we coin into the blade, we can kill it this turn. Oh, I can't attack though. Crap. I can't attack this turn. That sucks. That really sucks. Well, we'll coin into the blade and then we can kill it with the SI7 agent. Actually, no, we can't because we're not going to have a combo. but we don't need a combo to deal 1 damage with this. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna coin into the agent, dealing 2 damage to him. And then next turn we'll play this uncomboed for the 1 damage to finish it off, unless he decides to attack into this thing this turn. And no matter what he does, we're gonna be able to kill this with a uncomboed battle cry from a Perdition's Blade. So that makes me happy. I think that was the right play. Pretty rough though, super aggressive opener here for our mage friend. And little does he know, we're gonna be able to kill his little 3-1 buddy. I think he's gonna ignore my creature. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. That's literally exactly what we wanted him to do. All right, so 1 damage from the blade to his minion, and then we clear his board. Yes, I'm gonna waste this attack because I want to get rid of his taunts.
Thank you.
And he could have an acidic swamp ooze, and then all of a sudden we lose our weapon, and you know, that's the sort of headache we don't want to deal with. So next turn might be engineer into ringleader. Come on, please don't do. There goes my creature.
I'm sorry.
All right, so I think we're gonna do engineer into ringleader. Now he could blizzard that. But honestly, if he does, sure. You know what I'm saying? If he pops a blizzard on these guys, I've got some other great things coming up, so I'll be okay with that. We'll see what happens though. I think this would be a wasted blizzard, but he might do it. He could also arcane explosion and then ping 1 off, so he's got a couple of potential options here. Or we could yeah, we could see like a Blood Mage Thalnos into Arcane Explosion, which would be 2 damage across the board. If he doesn't Blizzard, I am probably not gonna... Oh no, now I will. I was just gonna say I'm not gonna play any creatures. I think I might play the Drake. Was he going? Oh, he's going straight for me. All right, so this is the danger. He's trying to get me. Once I start to get around 15, I'm really scared. That's a point where things start to get a little bit rough for me, so I gotta start pushing pretty hard. Let me go, actually, here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna do this. That's not bad, but we're gonna pump this guy up.
You must cleanse the Sunwell.
You're looking at me.
Wanted to draw just to see what I got. While I was thinking about the Azor Drake, my other thought process is I need to start pushing damage through pretty quick. So I wanted to get this guy in play. He is safe from dying from a blizzard outright. Oh jeez, this sucks. Of course he goes for my face. Oh, that's the perfect move. I hate you. I hate you for making the right move. I can do this for 3, so here, oh no, don't do that. So we're gonna go like Drake. And then we attack into this to remove the shield, and then we backstab it for 3. And I am probably going to die because I'm guessing he's got a Pyroblast in hand. And he's gonna do, he might, if he's got like Fireball, Pyroblast, we've got a lot of damage we could do. Well, he can't even Pyroblast yet, but we could see Fireball this turn and then Pyroblast next turn. But if he does that, if he doesn't kill my creatures, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 5. Ooh. And then a weapon attack. We've got Fatal next turn if he doesn't kill creatures. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you have Taunters? Do you have anything that you can pull out your sleeve right now? Because if not, you're dead. Oh, no, you didn't. All right, 6. What does he got? What does he got? What are you going to play? 6, 10, 11, plus 5. That's 16. No! No! I hate you. Oh, man, that really sucks. Oh, wait. Let me think. Okay, 4, 5, so this adds 2 at 3. All right, 3, 6, 7, and then we need to do 10 more damage. It's 5, that's 6, 7. That's not enough. This is 4 damage. I need a combo though. 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try this. Ready?
We hunger for vengeance.
Got 6. Not. Oh, 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 perfect. Perfect. Unbelievable. He was gonna win next turn. That is unbelievable. Wow. I don't even. All right, let's wrap up with one more game. That was unbelievable. I don't even know. That was literally absolutely perfect. It's so funny. All right, we're playing against a shaman. I'm gonna keep this opening hand here. I like the ringleader. It's too bad I'm not coining. So this is a game, if I had the coin, I would first turn coin ringleader, because a shaman, you know, he's gonna have a little bit of a harder time without throwing some of his big old spells that he doesn't really want to throw early game. And obviously nothing here for this first turn. I can't. The ending of that last game, I don't even. I must have enough. We're so close. We're so close. That freeze really pissed me off, but luckily it didn't end up taking us out. All right. He says greetings. We're gonna greetings him back after an attack. There we go. Hello.
The pleasure is mine.
Pleasure is mine. All right. So just weapon up that turn. Don't want to play an uncomboed ringleader if we don't have to. See what he plays here. It's gonna, 4, 4, 4. How do I do 4 this turn? I can't. That sucks. So I can do 2, but that's not exactly what I want. I might play this with... It's kind of throwing it away, but at the same time... Know what I'm saying? Like... This way I have something to swing into him to kill that thing next turn. It's almost worth it. I think I'm gonna do it. Ah, jeez, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and do it. And I'm gonna attack into this now to get him down to 3. So remember, with this deck, it's about surviving the early game. And if I'm gonna get obliterated by a creature, it's almost not worth it, so. So we play something with Overload, that gives that 4. We're still gonna be able to kill that thing, luckily. You know, the other thing too, though, is I could have just waited and, oh, well now, Jesus. If I knew I was drawing a Blood Mage Thanatos, that would have been perfect. This turn I could have just Blood Mage comboed Eviscerate to kill that. Although he would have had, nah, yeah, that would have done it. Oh well, whatever. You live and you learn, huh? These things, sometimes they go in your favor, sometimes they don't. All right, so let me try to think. I don't want to throw too much at that. I might just go with that. I want to save my combos for those guys and stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna go with this, and I'm gonna attack into him as well. Because again, worry about my weapon getting destroyed, I might as well get that damage off. If he doesn't play an ooze this turn though, I'm probably gonna hold off. Oh, now I'm gonna use it to kill that thing, but. Alright, so now we got some stuff here that we can do. And we're gonna go for some combo action. I think we'll go like this.
We hunger for vengeance.
This is our town, scrub.
Here we
And we want to kill off his totems because, you know, we don't want taunt totems in play. We just want to deal with them and reduce the likelihood of him getting spell power and healing and taunt. Popping those off, pretty good idea. It's just gonna get us through 5. Whenever he plays a spell, he gets a 1/1. Got a few ways to kill that. Ooh, ooh.
I am ready to learn.
This all sucks. Like, he's blowing everything up that I have, but we've got a pretty good turn this turn, I think. So we go backstab. Eviscerate. Into say hello to Edwin. He's a nice little 6/6 here. Of course, watch, we're gonna get like Earth Shocked or Hexed, but hey man, make him throw his spells. We got a big beefy guy on the board. If he doesn't, there's the Hex. And you attack into it. Congratulations. Congratulations, I hate you. Alright, so this turn, let's go Loot Hoarder.
Mind if I
Let's go one of these combos.
Our town, scrub.
And let's go ahead and grab a weapon, kill off this thing, pass the turn. Potential 6 damage on the board, which he will likely clear here with some lightning garbage. And where's my music? I don't hear any music. Whatever. I just want the music to play, man, you know? Is he gonna get his taunter? Oh, I guess spell power. Well, that thing's dying. That thing's dying immediately. Throw our creatures away. No, we don't need to throw our creatures away. Here's what we're gonna do. Gonna go like this.
My shield for Argon.
Allowing us to combo to Eviscerate. Boop. And then we go like this. And then we hit him for 6. Good old 6 plus 7. Finish off with a brand new weapon and pass the turn. I'm liking this. I mean, again, he's probably going to clear our board one of these turns. I'd be surprised if he's not playing with his massive AoE damage, but I'm loving all the board control we have right now, and I'm loving that next turn we've got a Dark Iron Dwarf hitting him very hard in the face. There's a Lightning Storm for 3 to 4. Ugh. Told you it was coming. I knew it. And then 2 Feral Spirits, thanks. That's awesome. I'm having a great time. How about you? Alright, here we go.
I hope you like my
Draw a
invention.
card. We go... Draw another card first. Sure, why not? Draw another card. Okay. And then we go like this. We deal 2 damage. We finish it off with 3 damage. And then we say, go ahead, dude. Do your Lightning Storm again. It's gonna make me super happy. Go ahead, do that other... I know it's coming. Just do it now. Come on. Go ahead. That was so painful. 3 to 4 for only 3. I mean, it's an overload too that makes it, you know, fair, but it's just so annoying. Okay, what are you doing? Come on. Oh, no. Well, okay, at least we have this, right? Right? At least we have this, right? Please tell me we at least have this. Yes, we do. He's got those shenanigans. We've got stuff, though. We've got stuff this turn. Ready? So that goes into that. Then I'm going to Drake. Draw a card, see what happens. Got another Drake. Ooh, do I play the second Drake? Or I can get rid of that this turn. By doing this. Kind of almost rather save that. Let's go ahead and play the second Drake. Sure, why the hell not?
Here we go.
Now, if he has another Lightning Storm, I'll kick myself in the face for these double Drakes that he could potentially kill. But taking a chance. Going out on a limb, I don't know. These kind of things will happen in games, you know?
My shield for Argon.
Okay, that's not a Lightning Storm, is this? That's a Bloodlust. Well, there go my creatures. At least his are dying too, though. Oh, he's got to go through the taunt first. That's kind of funny. Oh, that's really funny, actually. That's quite humorous. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get rid of this. Weapon to kill that thing, because I want my 4/4 to live. And then we're gonna Dwarf to pump him up and hit for 6. Oh yeah. That's nice, very nice, very nice. Sylvar Sylvanas and another Dark Iron Dwarf. He's down to 13, although we're at 17, so we're not out of the woods yet. There's an Earth Shock. There's a Silence, gets him down to a 4/3. There's an Earth Elemental to finish him off. There's a Manti Totem. All right, so we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 11 damage we can push his way. Do I do it and ignore his creatures, though? That's the question. I think I'm going to.
I wonder.
Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, by the time that comes into effect, it won't even have mattered. So we're just gonna go like that. And I'm gonna play this bad boy.
I have no time for games.
And I guess we'll go ahead and do this so that even if he attacks into the 4/4, the 4/4 dies. I mean, the 6/3 dies. So he's gonna have to make a choice. He's gonna have to make a tough choice. He's down to 2. That sucks. That sucks. Does he kill us this turn? What do you have? Are you serious? Alright, well, whatever. That's what I get for not killing his creatures. Good game. Alright, so that's gonna do it here. Taking a look at some gameplay with the Minion Focus Rogue combo deck. I think it's pretty good. You know, I should have killed his creatures at the end of the last game. I think there's a pretty good chance we would have won if I had done that. I just literally did not expect him to pull out that much damage in that single turn. And that was my mistake. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Sorry for the lack of music in the last game. No idea what happened. Taking a look at some gameplay here. Pretty strong deck. I like it. I think it is pretty solid. Go ahead and take a look at the deck spotlight if you like an overview of the deck list as well as some general strategies. Thanks again, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning.